What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher here. We are back with another music reaction of Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are
HellaDepraved. And we're excited. Smashed Into Pieces is starting a new venture, or I guess I should say new chapter. And Running Away From Home came out on Friday.
It did. It's the first single off their new album.
And I also had an accident with Gravity on Friday when we were going to react to it, and had a slight concussion and a lot of blood loss everywhere. So
she was listening to some really hard metal and like was headbanging.
He makes it sound so much cooler. It was
I
it was all
she was
me.
trying to scoop up a kitty and then headbutt a fucking
piece of furniture. Yeah,
it's fantastic.
Straight in the corner. Yeah. So
she scared the shit out of my kids about it. It's fantastic.
Right. Well, I think it also scared them that I had blood running from the mark that you can probably all see straight down past my chin, honestly. But I was also not crying, not tearing up, and just kept powering through what I was doing, which included I did catch the kitten, so goals achieved. Managed to lock her up and did not touch my face as I was telling the kids, I need you to grab this, this, and this on your way downstairs. I will be in the bathroom for the next century. And his 15-year-old just looks at me and he goes, that's a lot of blood. And I was like, don't let your sister see, because the last thing I need right now is a kid passed out on the floor while I'm trying to clean myself up, okay?
I don't think Sophie would have passed out, though.
She's just squeamish when it comes to it. So I was like, you know, not what I need right this second. So luckily, I came away relatively unscathed.
Minus the blood vessel that's...
Yeah, I popped one in my eyeball as well, so that's healing. I'm here. I'm super excited, though. I love their stuff.
Last time we seen the video...
We were a little ticked.
DJ died.
Yeah, we were a little ticked. That's why I mean, like, I'm always excited for new Smash and the great animation that goes along with it, but I need to know. We were left on a super cliffhanger.
She does not do well with cliffhangers. Not at all.
No.
Alright, so with that being said, we're going to react to this if you guys have already seen it. If not, click the link in the description below. Hop on over to all the things. Coming back to that because we're coming to a reaction breakdown comedy channel. What that means is we will pause for any and or all of the above. So with that being said, it's time to slash it up, break it down. This is Smash Into Pieces, Running Away From Home.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. There it goes.
Trying to spend my nights alone. All the noises got me thinking. In my thoughts I keep on sinking down below.
Yo, nothing is worse than laying down by yourself with your thoughts running.
I'll agree with that. Especially if you've known a lot of sorrow. I won't say just trauma straight up, but like a lot of... You just can't make it shut up. So, yeah. Now, most of us don't die and then continue with our thoughts running, hopefully. I'm hoping for some peace at some point, right?
Just let me run amongst the stars.
Ugh. Alright, starfish.
Being legit, that would be fun as hell.
Except for you're afraid of heights. I mean, I suppose...
If I'm a floating spirit, I'm not gonna care.
True. I just don't want to spend my afterlife, if there is one, running. I don't want to run now. Floating,
yeah, but I don't think
floating amongst the stars.
I also have this thought though that like, so if when we die, right, it would really just be our energies,
right,
floating around
that have been released somewhere.
We're not gonna be tired. It's not gonna be like you're not gonna think about running and be like, man, that sounds tiring. You're just gonna be like, let's go.
Yeah, I don't know. Nothing about running is appealing to me. But maybe you're correct. Like, I'm okay with my afterlife just being like... Have you seen those new... You can be buried in a pod that eventually, like, sprouts into a tree? I'm totally cool with that because I will 100% promote haunted forests. I feel like that's how you get haunted forests.
Okay, but I don't know how I would feel about being a tree just standing in one spot for the rest of my life.
Well, but if we're just energy, then who's to say that that's what the tree feels like? You could feel like, oh, you've got 1,000 sunbeams or raindrops, or, you know, honestly, I don't kind of want to be tied to Earth.
By lightning.
I don't honestly kind of want to be tied to
Cool with
Earth because we're like going to hell in a handbasket anyway. But like, running doesn't appeal. I would rather
Haunting
be a poltergeist.
People sounds like so much fun.
I see. I would promote being a haunted tree in a forest, or just let me loose and we'll see what happens.
Tie my spirit to a creepy doll.
Don't tie me to anything. Tie me to a house or a location, because then even if the house is knocked down, like, I'm still, I don't know. I'm definitely likely to be a poltergeist, though. I'm going to fuck shit up.
Right.
Yeah. Unless I like you.
Weird tangent. Sorry, guys.
Likely. Well, he died and left us on a cliffhanger. It left us a lot of time to think, okay? See what happens.
Trying to keep myself awake, hearing voices while I'm sleeping, telling me what to believe in, but I know I'm running away from home to the silence on my own. I'm running away from home where the nightmares won't follow. I'm running away from home.
I gotta pause it. I know you're probably getting motion sick.
I'm looking.
The moment I went into first person, my mind went, oh no.
I love the lyrics. I mean, honestly, running away is not going to make your nightmares not follow, which is an unfortunate truth. However, I really, bless you, do like the lyrics, because I've certainly felt like this before. Mm-hmm. Just didn't work, is all I'm saying. But, you know.
So I have a plead for you, Smash Into Pieces people. And that plead is to one day within the next 5-6 years to actually finish this specific story. Here's why I say that. About 3 months ago, the author to my favorite manga all time passed away, and it will inevitably end on a cliffhanger with no real ending. And while you guys are nowhere near as old as he was,
true,
I would hate to not.
I'm sure that there's a wrap up to at least this part of the story, just based on the.
I think the story is so good. I would hate for something to happen and then have to finish it with nothing.
Or either wrap it up super quick, not how they intended, or I agree, but. And I agree that it's a great story. I just don't see it being, like, a decade.
Never know.
You never know.
How long have they been doing this story?
Oh, I can't remember when they started with Arcadia. At least 3 albums ago. At least, I think.
So we're talking like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah. So I mean, it certainly could be. Maybe that's just my hopes and dreams. I can't do this.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah. Tell me when it's not.
I'm running away from home. Keep my lips shut tight at night. I don't say much when.
Yeah. Somebody works in a pair of pliers.
It does kind of look like the, what are they, scalper, whatever. The type of pliers, yeah. Yeah.
Keep my lips shut tight at night. I don't say much when I'm listening. Maybe they know what I'm thinking deep inside. It's a never-ending fight. Being part of the resistance. Taking back the life I'm missing. They don't know. I'm running away from home to the silence on my own. I'm running away from home where the nightmares won't.
Come with me if you want to live.
Well, other than the first person running, again, the
I play
animation
video
that
games,
they
it
do.
doesn't bother me.
What?
I was just telling him I play video games, it
I
doesn't
get-
bother me.
Well, and I get motion sick at the drop of a hat, so honestly, it's, you know, it is what it is, but the animation is just always so incredible. And I love that they started adding in the band members to the animation. Reminds me a lot of, like, Cool World,
Right.
the kind of concept, and I love it. I
Cool
love
World, Who Framed Roger Rabbit,
it. Exactly. Some of the movies I love.
Space Jam.
Yeah,
You're
I
gonna
wouldn't go
ignore
that far,
Space
but,
Jam,
you
too.
know.
The first Space Jam was fantastic.
I haven't seen it, so
Fun fact, she just watched Short Circuit for the first time ever. That was a fun experience.
that's true. That's true. It's
Number
actually pretty
5
good.
is alive.
Pretty good, yeah. Over dramatized, like a lot of 80s movies, but it was still good. Again, these lyrics are great, and I love the raspy grit of his voice as he's singing this, because even though it is in part just his voice, it conveys emotion, and this is an emotional song in terms of depression and just being overwhelmed and overloaded with the resistance is a constant fight and what it takes out of you.
I wonder how many on your knees jokes were spread between the guys.
I think these guys have a great sense of humor.
Or him telling the videographer to be like, don't put anything questionable on the screen, because you know they're in front of a green screen.
Right.
Because I know
Somebody
me and my friends
would yes,
would have
somebody
had
would-
jokes for days.
For days, yeah. I'm sure they did. And then they were nice enough and professional enough to take them all out before doing this. Unlike, I might add, Disney animators, who one of the animators inevitably would have left one of the jokes in.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, yeah.
Away from home, where the nightmares won't follow. I'm running away from home. I'm running away from
Did you see the look on their faces? It was like, dude, weren't you dead? Like,
I've now seen you exploded on a rooftop. I've seen you stabbed.
right. He's like, super cool, dude. But, did you see what I saw?
Do you see what I
Yeah.
see?
away from home. I'm running away from home.
Is it a requirement to bicycle kick through the teleporter? Like, everyone was like, feet first?
I don't know, but it looked cool.
Yes.
Not gonna lie. I love how even their movements to try and wrestle free of the handcuffs and him doing the hand movements all went with the beat perfectly. It was like some nice choreographed dance move crap. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Together we're fire. Only ashes will remain. What have we done?
That slide.
I now feel like they're seductively looking at each other. How you doing?
Yeah, that's well. They're seductively looking this way with that beautiful slide in his voice that he just did. Yeah, not that.
Mine was a dying sound. Yours was much better.
Not that.
Shush you.
The coyotes in our yard are howling.
No. Cats in there.
That's what it sounded like.
Together we're fire. Only ashes will remain.
I feel like they're all holding hands.
What have we done? I'm done.
Oh my god. Okay. So did you hear what you didn't hear what I was saying? I said I feel like they're holding hands in a circle, and then we get to this screen. Now they're not actually holding hands,
They
but
look
they're
like it,
all
though.
standing like this.
Yeah.
And my heart went, oh my god, I called it. And
I mean,
shit happens.
I figured that's what you were saying because that is the first thing I saw that they were.
Like,
I
we're
don't
about
know.
to-
Red Rover, this shit.
We're about to get the Stephen King It gangbang scene that never hit theaters.
Oh God, Kumbaya. Come on now. Where is your mind at? I go Red Rover, which was violent enough. You never played the violent version? Dude, we tried to tear each other's arms off playing that game.
I stayed away from that game.
We didn't have a choice. It was part of our PE and like...
It was for us until one of us clotheslined a kid.
Well, I mean, we tried.
Oh, no, we did.
Hard. we had some, and it was on cement too. That's where we played. We didn't have grass or...
The only
That
violent
dodgeball.
thing we were allowed to do in school was dodgeball.
Dodgeball was
And
vicious.
someone, sometimes even me, always inevitably got hit in the head with a fucking dodgeball. Always.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean,
Hard.
like, I think that's a requirement. In 7th grade, the
I've actually been hit in the face hard enough with a dodgeball. The lines were in my face. It was not fun.
girl that I was playing, it was softball with, had braces, and she was an outfielder. Ended up not getting the glove up in time, taking the softball straight
Did
in
it
her
get
face.
stuck?
They came through her lip.
That's worse than what I was thinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know that walking around with the softball stuck to your
That
mouth
would be
have
pretty
been...
brutal too. That would be pretty. That would be horrible.
All right, moving on.
Sorry.
What have we done? I'm done. I'm running away from home to the sun on my own. I'm running away from home where the nightmares won't follow. I'm running away from home. I'm running away from I'm running away from home.
Sweet.
Did they escape from the...
Excellent, Alvin. Excellent. No, so okay. The control factor was a satellite that was basically controlling the radio signal that controlled everyone within Arcadia.
So the Kumbaya and the teleporter ended it?
I want to say maybe the bicycle kick through the laser beam.
Oh.
Because it was the laser beam itself. I
just didn't know if they were being teleported out like Power Rangers.
I mean, it's possible. Maybe they
And
like...
maybe they're outside of the arcade system now?
No, I'm pretty sure that... So that beam cut off and then daylight started coming through. I'm pretty sure what it signified is that they cut off the signal that was creating almost like... Think of like a dome of radio wave control over Arcadia.
That's better than rage quitting, I guess. Fuck
Well,
this
I
game.
mean, I don't know. Could be. Maybe, you know, the claw broke. I don't know. Pinball machine.
Can you tell she doesn't play video games?
No, I don't. Again, first person. That's a problem. A big problem.
She can. The only game that she can actually watch me play is Pokemon Snap.
I've watched
And
you play Dead by
occasionally
Daylight. But honestly, the games I've wanted to play, which would be American McGee's Alice primarily, I can't play. So, why learn?
You just never turn, just walk in straight lines.
Yeah, I don't think that works.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm glad. Obviously, we should not be left to our own thoughts. I agree with him there.
And apparently we should never be left to have conversations.
Again, cliffhangers do this. But also, I thought this was a fantastic song.
It was
I also like that it's kind of applicable to regular life outside of this. That there's some within Arcadia sort of scope that I don't feel are necessarily as personally relatable. And they're great within the scope. They're great songs. But this is one of those that I can listen to and not have it as part of the Arcadia lineup and, you know, still connect to it on a personal level. So, glad to be here for it.
Me too. Again, it happens every time. She will talk, so I will eventually go to reach for my Mountain Dew, and as soon as I do, she's done.
Right.
And
Well.
here we are. All right. So, with that being said, if you guys liked the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below, what did you think of Smash Into Pieces with Running Away From Home? Also, comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see react to. Check the description below for all the things.
Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter if you want a quicker response.
With that being said, we love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Can't wait to see you. To pray people later.